The state requested to ask you about Ronald Rodriguez on today's docket. We did receive an offer. You want to take it or Monday? He wants to take it, Judge. You want us to do that for today as well?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go ahead.
And we just have one more plea to do and then we're done.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right, so we have two cases with Ms. Garcia.
Yes, Your Honor. Has Your Honor had the chance to read the PSI?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
And I'm just making sure on the motion to revoke, I don't think any pleas were entered.
no, Your Honor.
And State, are you going to proceed with the motion to revoke as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll start with the motion to revoke for her to enter whatever plea she wants to enter.
Yes, Your Honor.
And Diane, I'm going to call both cases at the same time. Court is calling 2021 CR 2958 and 2022 CR 8569, State of Texas versus Amethyst Garcia. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? And are you Ms. Garcia?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Garcia, in cause number 2022 CR 8569, you entered a plea, and according to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is be assessed at a cap of 5 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. State is silent on your application. They're taking in consideration NIMAG number 688702. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Your Honor. With my understanding that the cap was at 4, unless I misunderstood.
No, I'm just reading what's in the,
My understanding is cap at 5. 5?
Yes.
Okay.
all right, have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, State?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Defense? Any objections to the PSI report, State?
No objection, Your Honor.
Defense? And then Ms. Garcia, I'm going to show you what's entitled motion to revoke community supervision and State's motion to supplement pending motion to revoke probation. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them? I can't hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Amethyst P. Garcia who's placed on community supervision in 2021 CR 2958 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on April 18, 2022 for a term of 5 years?
Yes, ma'am.
State.
Yes, Your Honor. Actually, Your Honor, on violation condition number 1, for the June 9th, 2022, the state would like to orderly amend it, striking the language W/IDEL, which stands for with intent to deliver to the court.
Any objection?
No objection, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Garcia, do you understand your attorney has 10 days to prepare for trial? Did you understand that's a substantive change to the motion to revoke?
Yes,
Knowing that, do you still wish to continue?
yes.
Thank you. All right, we've lost video. Okay. All right, State.
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 1 on or about the 9th day of June 2022 in Garrett County, Texas. The defendant, Amethyst P. Garcia, committed the offense of possession of controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams, in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Your Honor, we'll waive the remaining violated conditions.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 6 years in prison and up to a $1,500 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. I'm assuming there is no agreement on the motion to revoke.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. And the state is silent on 2022 CR 8569. And that cause number, defense, do you have any witnesses?
Oh, yeah.
All right, then the court will hear argument.
Well, on the, are you saying for the application for probation?
Yes.
Yeah, the application for probation. Now, when we were, trying to negotiate all of this, MTR and everything, so my understanding is, and of course, right now I'm saying it's different, but my understanding is that the NPR, agreement for the, for punishment would be to run concurrent or to run together with the case that she plead on. So that's what, on that new case, Your Honor, we're asking this court to give her another opportunity. Now, she did not comply with her probation. In fact, she as Your Honor can read, she didn't even start her probation. She didn't show up for orientation or anything like that, which caused the warrant and everything to come in. Now, she's realized she's been in jail since November of 2022. She realizes that this has to stop. And she picked up a new case. It doesn't get any better, Judge, it gets worse as you go along. However, I'm asking this court to give her another opportunity. And why should you give her another opportunity on probation is because I think that she realizes that this has to stop. She had a death in the family of her grandmother last year. That was her mother figure. She lost a brother who also contributed to her mental state, which made her do bad judgment. So we're asking the court to give her the opportunity to go on probation, do things right, go back, because she's got 5 daughters to go home to, which are in the hands of their family. She has a father that is there, that is willing to support her, and she also has a job that's waiting for her when she gets out. So we're asking the court to give her the opportunity. It's a second opportunity. I know that the facts in her case don't warrant it, but we're asking the court to do so. Because I had long conversations with Ms. Garcia, and I can tell the difference in attitude as to what she has to do in order to continue on with her life. Now, the TAP evaluations are recommending SAP, and SAP right now is, I know it's a long waiting list, and it'll be maybe a few months before she goes to SAP. But we're asking the court to follow the other alternative, which is the outpatient treatment, and put as many requirements on her for her probation to do the outpatient treatment. That way she can go to work, she can go take care of her children, and she can prove to this court that she, and I'm not saying she learned a lesson, I'm just saying she has learned that she has to stop. That's the only words I can come up with. She has to stop. She has to grow up and be there, a parent for her children. And I'm asking the court for probation.
All right. So anything you wish to say, Ms. Garcia? All right, do you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You can lower your hand. You're gonna have to make sure you keep your voice up. State your name for the record.
Ms. Garcia,
All right, what would you like to say?
that I apologize that I was in the wrong, that I used an excuse when it's not an excuse, and I've acknowledged that now. I'm not saying that, oh, no, that's the time. No, I know that I have to do what I need to, and I do have 5 daughters, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. And I need to be there for them. I do have a job lined up. I do have support from family, and it's time to go on with my life and to carry on and do what I need to do as a woman, as a mother, and what I need to do.
All right, Ms. Garcia, I'm looking at your criminal history. And sometimes people are learning their lessons, but your criminal history is not good. And when I look at criminal history, I'm not necessarily looking at it to say, oh, this person is a bad person. I'm looking at it to see, has there been any type of intervention? Has somebody learned their lesson? Is there anything that I can do to protect the community and have this person being, productive member of society? And I'm looking at your history, and there have been plenty of interventions for you, and you have not taken advantage of any of those interventions. And I don't think probation is appropriate for you because of that. And because of other things that are in the PSI report, the fact that I previously had you on probation to work with you. And I think any defense attorney in this courthouse, in this courtroom, will tell you that when I put people on probation, I'm hoping that they will be successful, and I give them conditions to have tools to be successful. And I always ask people when I place them on probation, I always ask them, is there anything else they need from the court to be successful? And what you've done since you've been on probation is not report. You just picked up new charges. And I can't have that. All right, the court is going to sentence you to a $1,500 fine, time and money. I'm sorry, cause number 2022 CR 8569. The court will sentence you to a $1,500 fine, time and money, and run concurrent. This will run concurrent with 2021 CR 2958. 5 years in the prison. Take in consideration night mag number 688702. Give you credit for any time served. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Now, if you would like, because I do see the TAP evaluation, they're recommending that you do inpatient treatment. If you would like, I could recommend you for the therapeutic community. It is a drug treatment program. I cannot force them to put you into it. All I can do is recommend it, and then you will have to recommend it yourself. It does not increase the amount of time that you're in custody. Would you like to be considered?
We're being in custody. Would you explain again, Your Honor?
All right. So the therapeutic community, I do not have jurisdiction to force them to place you in the therapeutic community. The therapeutic community is a program at the prison that will hopefully help you with any drug issues you have. If you're accepted into the therapeutic community, it does not increase your prison time. So for example, in this case, you've been sentenced to 5 years prison. If you're in the therapeutic community and you do not complete it, they're not going to say, oh, she didn't complete it in 5 years, so we're giving her 6 years. If you're up for parole and they deem your parole worthy at 2 years, they're not going to say, we're giving her parole. We would give her parole, but because she hasn't completed the therapeutic community, we're not giving her parole. So it's merely a program to help you, hopefully, with any drug issues you have. All right, and we'll do a request for therapeutic community. All right, next we're going to move on and cause number 2021 CR 2958. The court found violation of condition number 1 true. The court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. This will run concurrent with 2022 CR 8569. There's to be no contact with Antonio Reyes, Reyes. And there is a $1,500 fine, time and money to run concurrent. And that cause number I'm showing you, and I'll request the therapeutic community. And that cause number I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? I'm sorry?
Yes.
All right, this has not been a plea bargain agreement, so you do have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on community supervision. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and because that is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, again, you'll need to speak to your attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Ms. Garcia, I know you wanted probation. Your attorney told me about your daughters. When you get out of prison, you need to make sure that you stay on the straight and narrow so you can be in their lives. All right. All right. Good luck to you. Court is calling 2021 CR 7282, State of Texas versus Charles Garley. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Mario Moreno for the defendant.
Are you Mr. Garley? Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Garley, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Yes. I'm searching for the indictment. Oh, that's okay. Oh, you know what? I found it. Thank you. No, I knew you had. You're always awesome. Mr. Garley, I'm going to show you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we're waiving count one, proceeding on count two.
Any objection?
No objection. Your Honor.
Mr. Garley, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of assault on a peace officer or judge causing bodily injury? As a second-degree felony, the range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Garley, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, there's a $300 fine and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. State is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be 100 hours community service restitution, no contact with Gabriel Ortelajo, Artalejo, and Aaron Dial, Dial, and anger management. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state? And the court does not have to follow those recommendations. Then to the offenses charged in count 2, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
Your Honor, state all of States Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
All right, I'm showing you what's entitled waiving consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review this document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? All right, the state, you may be excused. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. The court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court would defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Not at this time.
Mr. Garley, are you still with the person who's listed as your girlfriend in here? All right, so what steps have you all taken to handle your, I don't want to say disagreements, but your discussions differently? No,
No.
I'm talking about the facts of this case. The police came to your door, not because, hey, we're just walking around. This is like a door we should knock on. I've read in the police report that there was some issue and you wanted her to leave. So she's calling her family saying, I'm leaving. So what I've discovered in my time on the planet is whatever problems that people have in their relationships, when they don't unpack that suitcase and address it, it's still there. It's just waiting to come up whenever it wants to come up. So whatever discussion you all were having at that apartment where you told her you didn't want her there anymore, you wanted her to leave, unless you all have addressed that issue, it is still there, waiting to be unpacked. And it's going to be unpacked while you're on probation. And when you're on probation, you're looking at potentially 20 years in the prison. if that suitcase is unpacked improperly. Do you understand?
At this time, there's no issues. So,
So how many children do you have? What are their ages?
16 months and one on the way. 2 months, due April.
And it's never great when a couple gets in an argument and then people are calling their family members over, because then that causes confusion. And I read in the report where then her brother's coming over. These other family members are coming over. That's not a good situation to be in. So how are you all addressing your issues? I can't order marriage counseling because I don't have any jurisdiction over her. But how are you all addressing your disagreements?
All I can say is that everything's fine and there's no more disagreements.
Oh, there's disagreements in every relationships. I don't care how people say their relationship is great. Even I'm sure Cinderella and the prince that she ended up with have disagreements. Maybe the mice are tracking in dirt or something. But every relationship people have disagreements. How are you handling those other than the police having to be called or her family members having to be called?
We just talk to each other better, I guess.
All right. Are you employed?
I guess not.
What do you do?
Handle quality and logistics for a box pack.
I'm sorry, what?
I handle quality and logistics for a box pack.
Okay. And what does that mean?
I handle the quality of different fibers for material to make boxes.
Boxes of, you mean just,
Corrugated boxes.
oh, okay. I'm gonna need to talk to you. My boxes are always breaking down. I'm assuming you're not the person who put the stamp on that box. That's somebody else.
Don't have quality towards it.
Okay, that's awesome. And what are your hours like?
I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m.
Oh, wow. That's the night shift. All right, this is what the court is going to do. $300 fine, probated, 2 years deferred adjudication, 100 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to do that, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. I'm going to ask for parenting classes, and the remaining of those hours will be waived. Anger management, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, regular UAs, and we'll do field visits for 2 months. Probation, if there are no issues with field visits, then field visits can be discontinued. Probation, is there anything else he needs? I'm sorry, and also no contact with Gabriel Artalejo and Aaron Dow. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it?
I guess.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, because I'm sorry, I have notes over here that I'm looking at. All right, in this court, communication is key. You want to be successful on probation, stay in contact with your probation officer. If there's any issue about something you feel you're not receiving or communication is not being answered, we're always here in court. You can come by. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Here you go. All right, Norma. So on these, oh no, tell them to do the pleas. We're going to take our lunch break, and then we'll take up the matter of the pleas before the jury comes in.